It's home style that he needs. Home style that he needs. Home style. It's home style.
You want some broccoli, baby? Let's get some broccoli. We try to stick with organic produce, but sometimes it's hard because they don't have a good selection. Hayden, you want some broccoli? Here, Maya, put one more in here. Another one.
Radish. Zucchini.
Do some organic zucchini.
It says zucchini on it. H-I-N-I.
Oh, for Hayden?
Yeah.
How about some green beans? He really liked the green beans. I'm gonna get these green beans. You want some green beans too? Yeah.
And romaine.
Hi, welcome back. Today we're gonna make pre-made baby food meals that you can store in the freezer. That'll be easy for you just to pop in the baby warmer and blend it, and it's good to go. So I noticed for me, I have an abundance of leftover breast milk storage bags that I haven't used. And you don't have to use this brand, you can use any brand that you want, but since I have a lot of these, I figured I'll use these. So what I went ahead and did was I prepped a bunch of vegetables. So we have some potatoes, zucchini, carrots, sweet potatoes, broccoli, and butternut squash. And so we're going to go ahead and make some pre-made meals that you can store in the freezer and take out when you need to make something, say if you want to make something fresh. So you have the option of either using breast milk in the bags, which I'm going to do one with breast milk, and then some of the bags you don't have to put breast milks in. So this one's going to be sweet potatoes, so I'm going to fill it about halfway. And I went ahead and steamed these vegetables already, but you don't have to steam them if you don't want to. You can just like prep them by cutting them and freezing them that way. But I went ahead and steamed them first because I figured it'll be a lot easier if I just want to take it out in the freezer and have it ready. I could just put it in the baby bullet and have it all done. So I'll put it about halfway. This should make about 1.5 jars, which for my son, this is enough for probably one day. So we're going to go ahead and do another vegetable. We're going to do zucchini. And with zucchini, it's a watery vegetable, so you really don't need to add a lot of water formula or breast milk. You can just use as is because there's a lot of water in it once you steam it. So I got zucchini, and I thought this would be cool to make him a garden veggie mix, because now that he's had pretty much all these vegetables, I'm going to start mixing them together to make different combos. So for this recipe, I chose to add, I'm going to use a spoon for this one. So I'm going to use some butternut squash, and probably a 1/2 cup of butternut squash, broccoli, and sweet potatoes. And I think I'm going to go ahead and add a carrot. And for this one, I'm going to go ahead and add about 2 ounces of milk. And so when this is all done, I put it in the freezer. And I try to squeeze out as much air as I possibly can. So it's kind of tight in there. And these are really convenient for me. I just stick them in the bottle warmer to warm it up, and then I just put in the baby bullet and it's all good to go. So the next one we're going to do is carrots and sweet potatoes. And I'm going to mix them with sweet potatoes because my son doesn't really seem to like carrots that much. So I'm hoping that with the sweet potatoes, it'll sweeten it up for him a little bit and he'll be a little bit more interested. So again, it doesn't have to be exact measurements. You can kind of just eye it and see how much you think you would want. This is probably about less than a fourth a cup, but for him, this is a perfect portion size. And since this is a vegetable requires a lot of moisture to it, I'm going to go ahead and put breast milk in this bag. So I'm going to go ahead and add some fresh express milk. That's probably about 2 ounces, which is perfect. I'm trying to squeeze as much as you can out. And then do a couple more. Let's see. So I caught this one Squashy sweet potatoes. I'm going to add the rest of this zucchini. And again, with zucchini, it's up to you if you're using breast milk or formula, but you really don't need to add much liquid to zucchini because it has a lot of water in it naturally. I probably will add breast milk to it when I make it, just so that he can still get those nutrients from it. But I'm not going to store it that way this time. So yeah. And I'll do one more with potatoes. I think we're just going to do potatoes and broccoli. Like I said before, potatoes requires some moisture to it. So if you have breast milk or formula, you can go ahead and add that. And if your baby's a little older, you can just use water. Do probably a fourth a cup of potatoes and a fourth a cup of broccoli. Yeah, so you can use whatever veggies or fruits that you have. I'm doing vegetables because we still haven't introduced fruits yet. I'm trying to get him to really like veggies first before we do fruits. But once we do introduce fruits, I plan on mixing apples and pears, just to make it a different type of combination for him to try. But yeah, you could be creative with it. Add any type of veggies that you may have in your refrigerator. And it's really convenient. You just stick it in your baby bottle warmer if you have a baby bottle warmer. Usually about 5 to 10 minutes, and then just go ahead and pop it in the baby bullet, and it's like a fresh cooked meal ready to go. So yeah, that concludes my video. Feel free to leave any comments, subscribe, and like my page. And again, let me know what you think of the videos. If you have any suggestions or things that you'd like to see me make, feel free to leave a comment. Alright, see you later.